Hello and welcome to the end of the carrot of Bloodborne, a PS4 exclusive game, part 81. And in this part, we're gonna finish the first thing, and the second thing, with the help of people who know the super secret duper password.
Is it still capital A?
No, it's math. Because... Oh, hello there.
Oh, I can hear the bell now. The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me. Again. And again. It never ends.
Please. I need you to do something.
Tell me.
This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this hunter's nightmare. Please. Bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sinned. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
Video games aren't about fairness, says Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Well, it says Dark Souls also.
Simon's Bowblade.
I had never gotten the Bowblade quite like that. I actually usually have to kill Simon in battle, but apparently this is how you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to lead him to the lighthouse hut, one of the very last spawn points in the DLC. It has been my pleasure fighting alongside you, I guess. More importantly, actual human players.
Yes. Alright, let's go. Calchitessa?
Calchuchesta.
How do you pronounce that, Cloud?
Simple.
Calcuchesta.
Calchuchesta.
So he has already beaten Koss, right? Or rather, the Orphan of Koss.
That's a good question. I can't remember exactly, mostly because you can ring the small resonant bell even if you haven't already killed the boss.
Okay.
Okay, first you run up to the Soul Ascender, he turns around, and then he starts fighting you. Thanks to the help of my good friend Justin, Mr. Calchuchesta in the flesh, we will successfully destroy this very tenacious foe.
Not until you get hit like 400 times to the yo-yo, though.
Use the gun. Morpheus, use your guns. Ow.
Yeah, you've not actually seen the stagger state for the Orphan of Koss yet.
Mostly because I haven't been shooting him. I think you can stagger him. Just because one thing that will screw up your gunshots is if the enemy makes a really weird motion that shifts his center of gravity somewhere else while he's attacking, then your bullet may likely miss him. This is observable as early as the beginning of the game, when you can be shooting at the werewolves because their bodies are so thin and googly that your gunshots will miss them.
Alright, here we go. Now he's back to spectral wings.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me an orphan?
If I'm alive and well, my yo-yo will smack you once again.
Alright, come on, use that good old teamwork. Get his attention. Is prudent of the summoning player to protect their cooperators at all costs, because they're more fragile than you are. Oh yeah, it's close. It's down to the wire, but this guy's not quite finished yet.
Come on.
Because, I mean, in all honesty, Dustin and I are mediocre at this game at best.
Well, you guys are better than I am, so there.
You and I would make an excellent Bloodborne cooperation team.
Okay, how do you dodge the shock nova?
Simple. You run to an opening in the bolt area, in the bolt range. It's observable only as it expands outward. So if you're right next to him, you're basically going to get shocked.
Okay, and so we have successfully acquired the cost parasite.
Thank you, Dustin. Thank you very much, my friend.
Now, is it a short-range weapon or is it an arcane spell?
The cost parasite. So that's one of two weapons you can get by defeating the Orphan of Cause. That's his shade. You get the cost parasite, and you can also buy Amygdala's arm at the shop now.
You didn't open the Hunter's Dream Waypoint yet, dude. Before you go out and attempt to fight and before you go out and attempt to fight the actual Lord Cthulhu, you should most certainly go back to Hunter's Dream and restock.
What? What? What?
Sweet child of Cos returns to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
There. We have successfully concluded one of the most violent video games out there. With Dr. Seuss!
Yay.
Well, that about wraps up our business
So,
in DLC.
whenever, so you can just, so can you refight cost whenever you want now?
No, you cannot. You cannot actually. There are no rematches against bosses. You could set up rematches though. Oh God, wait. Do I really?
Oh.
I did not remember or recall that I was going to summon Culture Chester just one last time. An encore presentation of hell yes. Oh no, please.
It's all right, dude. To be perfectly honest, this although it doesn't honestly look as difficult as the hard mode stuff in Terraria, the hard mode stuff in Terraria is actually programmed for multiple people,
Yes.
and for you to build arenas around them, which is stupid. One or the other, not both.
Jump cut land. Holy crap. Plus 22%? I didn't realize they were that powerful. I must have just applied all my upgrades. So these are the blood gems that you can get in the bowels of the fishing hamlet. That you kill the brain ladies, you can do it as many times as you like, and you will get stupidly powerful blood gems that are going to take you all through the game. The selling of the things. I'm going to miss this inventory.
Speed up.
Mostly just getting rid of...
So since we're about to go fight the Moon Envoy, I may as well get in some final thoughts about Bloodborne. As far as I can tell, it most certainly plays, a lot like Dark Souls, but it plays better than Dark Souls, at least from what I can see. And I don't think I would enjoy this particular game because of its emphasis on I'm going to kick you in the nads until you enjoy it bullshit. But I do understand that other people find that particular experience most enjoyable, and I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I'm saying, how the fuck do you people enjoy this kind of shit?
What? You mean what? What do you mean? What shit?
And you just wasted 20. No, the we're gonna kick you in the nads 400 times, and then you're going to love us. Bullshit.
Because you love us. Oh, it's so true.
But I don't. I don't want to get kicked in the nads 400 times.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you just gotta get better. You know, the game's
Which
kind of
involves
just like
getting kicked in
shoving
the
you.
nads 400 times.
Wait, what? Stop hitting yourself. Stop letting me hit you. Stop hitting yourself. I mean, you could be your world. You could be
Okay,
either
so you're gonna level up 2 more times?
probably. I have a shitload of blood echoes right now. String. Sell it. Well, this is like this is a double jeopardy. This is the double jeopardy portion of Bloodborne, because once you kill the moon presence, if you actually made it to the moon presence, because Gurman also can end the game a couple different ways, that's it. The game is over, and you go into the new game plus.
Okay.
Maria's garb.
Maria's hunter's garb.
I already miss this crazy lady.
That's an odd note.
It reveals finally that Maria, who is one of the chief guardians of the Healing Church, is related to the sworn enemy of the Healing Church.
Yeah, but it also reveals that she actually has had a small crush on Gurman, and it's like, oh, okay.
And that was returned by Gurman because the doll is based on Maria.
Ah. So she does technically have a name, and it's not Amy.
Well, she doesn't. The doll does not know who she is. She doesn't have any memories. This is the madman's garb. Yes, snakes. Funny costume.
I would like to
I tell-
apologize for the vacuuming in the background.
Oh, dude, like I hope we have come to realize that both you and I are subject to random interruptions at any time. I've had people play guitar. I've had my dad fucking, crash recordings on very key pivotal points in playthroughs. I mean,
You find your worth in the
just,
waking
let's have
world.
no illusions. Like this is life.
Yeah.
And I think after I set up my runes for the final fight, that's gonna be it. We're gonna fight this dude, and we're gonna have a good time. Also, Calcichesta has apparently not entered my game quite yet. So yeah, you can actually summon cooperators in the Hunter stream.
You only have a lake and a Great Lake rune.
Fuck. Get Rally, I guess. Just use lead elixir. If you want rally, just use freaking lead elixir. It does the same thing, and your dodge is in no way impeded by weighing 2 tons.
Ah.
Coordination, thy name is teamwork.
Alright, so here we go.
You don't honestly
Come on,
need.
Moon Envoy.
You don't honestly need a cooperator. I think I invited Dustin to fight with me just because, like, we were both here. I was about to end the game anyway, so it's like, Dustin, give me like a half hour, and I'll get on, and we'll take on the Moon Presence together. He said, all right, let's do it. I'm making this dude famous.
I do like the tendrils, although it probably makes this fight fucking hell. The tendrils are a really nice touch.
I am over level as fuck for this fight. The tendril attack, because it has a whip and a long range, you will likely get hit by it many times, especially its tail. Oh yeah, it also does that shit.
And then he's got
No. Oh, God. Oh, yep, that's right. The Moon Presence has blocked my healing. I can't heal my health with blood vials right now.
is that what the the glowing silver icon below your Quicksilver bullets means?
The glowing silver icon actually is your weapon status, whether it's extended or unextended. Actually, we're looking at that little down arrow on the blue man that just vanished. That was the one that was blocking my healing.
Okay. And
Yeah.
there, the moon presence has been slain.
Shink. Nightmare slain.
Slain.
That is the third of 3 nightmares.
230,000 blood echoes.
Well, mind you, that was credit both for killing the moon presence and Gurman, because we never got reward blood echoes for killing Gurman. But this is
okay.
ending A, everybody. If you get all 3 umbilical cords, you defeat Gurman and the moon presence, this is the best ending the game can offer.
Where the Maria doll ends up picking up one of the Cthulhuids to nurse it back to health.
Oh, good hunter.
That's you. You became.
Oh no, we were a Cthulhuid the entire time. Okay.
No, we became a Cthulhuid. We became a great one.
Okay, so we became a Cthulhuid at the very end. Huh.
That's the best ending.
Why
the
did
other
we have to kill the moon presence to become a Cthulhuid?
Well, yeah, because the moon presence is like, what's his name? From The Princess Bride, who you become him by avenging him or something.
The Great Pirate Roberts.
A lot of freaking people worked on this game. The localization team is especially extensive with the number of people who worked on it. And I just unplugged my microphone because I was using Party Speak the whole time.
Uncle Ruckus.
Bye, Calcichesto.
And Daisuke Satake.
So one thing...
So, yeah, I think that this game is actually really well made, and it's probably really fun for the people who enjoy it, but there's no way in hell that I would actually enjoy playing this.
Not even with a warm-up first.
No, especially not with a warm-up. A warm-up would probably be like, alright, I'm gonna load up Demon Souls again. Oh look, I lost all my souls last time. Well, there's my warm-up. Let's attempt to play Bloodborne, and the villager just two-shot me.
So,
okay,
no,
I'm done.
It's not working. I am dying, folks. Oh God, I am dead. And that's it. I am dead.
Hey, James Kirk.
Frog Nation Limited. So, one question I wanted to ask you, it's the question been most on my mind, is what do you think of the use of community in this game?
It's slightly better than the use of community in Dark Souls. Like the ability to call in cooperators for virtually any boss fight that you're having problems with is a very good thing. The issue that I have with it is that several of the boss fights kind of seem like they're almost designed with that in mind.
Of course, yes.
For example, the giant courtyard boss with the witches and the surrounding infrastructure, that almost seems like it requires a cooperator in order to get through. Simply so that you're not taking pot shots by the witches constantly. And then you have the Ophidian sisters that I mean, you don't. You had a AI cooperator for that fight, and I think you might have even had a normal human cooperator for that fight too. And honestly, given how dangerous the Ophidian sisters can be, some of these fights really seem to need it. And in my personal opinion, if you're selling a majority single-player experience, you need to advertise that this is not only an option, but it is how it was originally designed to be played. And I don't think that a lot of them were originally designed with cooperators in mind, but they ended up shifting their design partial the way through the development in order to incorporate cooperator steroids.
I agree with you up to the point where cooperation is absolutely necessary. I mean, we have seen that there are extreme grinding type strategies, getting to level 200 before you even fight the final boss by using moon runes or what have you. The game also equips you with single-player accessible options, especially in the interest of cooperation, by putting NPC hunters in a very, very plentiful number of locations.
First-party games. Ooh.
The second-party games. Many parties. I want to...
One of my only complaints about this, and it honestly is a pretty minor complaint, is the fact that Bloodborne plays a lot with Cthulhu mythos without ever actually, devoting itself to saying, yeah, we're doing the Cthulhu thing.
When I would chalk that up as mystery.
But that's the thing. It seems like it's doing a very cheap cash grab on Lovecraft lore, as opposed to diving headfirst into it simply because it's popular.
I see what you mean. It doesn't complete the homage to that which it clearly makes homage to. Mostly by saying too little and being mysterious and only letting you piece together a complete narrative from separate and strewn out parts all over the game.
Right.
So many names.
But you certainly enjoy Bloodborne, yes?
Oh, dude. Like, I love this game so much that, as I was telling you, this freaking Let's Play series actually got me back into PvP again. And I already have sunk many, many hours on perfecting my PvP characters.
Okay. PvP is most certainly not a thing that I would play this game for.
But
although I will say that the whirling blade is definitely a weapon I would want to use.
Hell yeah. Use what you want, play how you want, kill what you want. This game stands alongside Resident Evil 4 in my personal experience. This is a game where apparently I can go back to anytime I want and pick it up like I was just playing it yesterday.
Okay, so why do we still have 7 minutes left of this part?
Are there really 7 minutes left?
Good.
Yeah.
All signed and sealed.
Oh, hey, Doctor First Name.
Let's begin the transfusion.
Oh, thank God, we can finally begin this procedure. God damn it, I've been here for 81 parts.
Make it all a mere bad dream.
Oh, it just kicks you right into New Game Plus.
We've been kicked in, alright. We still got all our reward blood echoes from killing the moon presence. We're still a level 162. And our weapons aren't even fully repaired yet.
We have all of our insight.
And it's daytime again. The hunt has begun.
Some blood vials.
First rule of New Game Plus. Multiplier
blood vials.
increased blood echoes. Item locations are same. Lesson 2. Lesson 3. All doors close again as though first time.
Ah, damn it. I really wish the doors weren't closed.
It's like I'm rediscovering this for why start a new game when I can simply continue where I left off. I'm back, everybody. Welcome to Fucked Upville.
Alright, so
There's a dude.
I take it you're just gonna get us back to the Hunter stream, and then we'll be done with the game finally.
Not quite. This was largely an impulse. I wanted to not have the game end right there after just landing the coup de grace on the moon presence. I wanted to remind us of the spirit of this game, if you will. First of all, the opening area of this game is fucking amazing. It is a playground. You can spend a lot of time just dying over and over again, figuring out the game mechanics, learning what the hell you're supposed to do, because from the very start, this game does not give you directions. It gives you very few controls, and you have to fill in the rest.
So what are we looking for whilst we're here then?
Glory. Because, as returning players to Bloodborne will realize, also New Game Plus lets you summon Father Gascoigne as a cooperator. That was his bell right there. The first and primary roadblock to your completion of this game, especially using underpowered weapons against New Game Plus enemies, you have to kill Father Gascoigne in order to basically launch the whole game. It's usually the first thing I do when I start a new game, whether it's New Game Plus or it's a new game, you know, right from scratch. Get Gascoigne out of the way as soon as possible. It will unlock, but killing him unlocks, a bigger portion of the map with respect to what you already have than any other point in the game. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to fight Father fuck off.
Father Gascoigne.
Like Father Fartcoin. That's right, I said it. Now, since I'm a level 160, I'm pretty sure that my New Game Plus is already maxed out the difficulty. It was my pleasure to stomp the shit out of you, little whelp. Yeah, fuck you. Run it through. I have business to attend to. And I suppose another point that I'm trying to make is that if you already know where everything is, you can just run the fuck through, right through. You do not have to go back to the Hunter's Dream. You don't even have to pick up a weapon. Hell, you could pick up the Saw Spear in one of the rooms in back and just use that. Use that and you can kill Father Gascoigne. You don't even need a gun, provided that you're awesome at this game.
Oh no, the cold blood is all the same too. All the item drops are the same.
Most of the item drops are the same. If it's a key item or it's an item that you can only get once it's added to your inventory, they replace it with either Madman's Knowledge or Kin Cold Blood.
Oh, all right.
So that is a thing. If you sell the things, like the optional arcane weapons, then whenever you go to those locations in New Game Plus, they will either be there, or if you did not sell them, then they will have either Blood Echoes or Insight.
Okay.
Many thanks for Blood Echoes.
More blood vials.
These guys are probably because I got the moon runs
Hey, it's
active.
our grinding spot.
Oh, dude, this is Grind Town. Like, they should just change its name from Yarnum to Farm'em.
All right, Gascoigne.
All right, let's dance. I'm gonna fight you in the graveyard because you go fuck yourself. You don't want to fight Father Gascoigne in the actual graveyard.
Now, Cloud, and I'm sorry about that. Is Father Gascoigne good at expect rating?
He's gonna get a very low rating on Yelp. His first communion services leave much to be desired. He kind of makes you feel trapped in his sermons.
You're about to die to Gascoigne, dude.
This is New Game Plus Gascoigne. There's a difference. Although, to be honest, New Game Plus Gascoigne is probably easier than first round Gascoigne because you, depending on how powerful your weapon is, yeah.
Enough to make a man sick.
Let's just remind ourselves that this is the first required boss of the game. If you cannot kill Father Gascoigne, you are locked out of Bloodborne forever. Gurdette, I would not hold it against you if you got locked out of Bloodborne by Father Gascoigne.
I think I could actually make it a Bloodsword beast, but that's probably where I would end up stopping.
Father Gascoigne.
Cloud, you died to Gascoigne.
More like Father Ascoigne, asshole. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Alright, guys, this is the end of the carrot. This has been Bloodborne, and next time we will be doing something else.
Something else besides ass.